Today's best bets.
All right, Chelsa, I'm looking for a winner. I don't want any of this negative talk. I want you to make me some money.
Well, here's the play that I have like a 1 out of 5 confidence and 1 star out of 5. So take that with a grain of salt. I'm going to take the White Sox on the money line in the first 5 at even money against the Dodgers. And this is kind of a hope that Dylan Cease gets back on track because the past few starts, he's been all right, but he's walked quite a few guys. But I think if he gets that control a little better, last time out, he had 7 walks. Like something's got to get better with Dylan Cease. And we've kind of seen up and down stuff for Dylan Cease over the past few years. But I think it's more of a value play for me because I am the person who took the Pirates in the first 5 against the Dodgers just because the value was there. So again, looking at this White Sox team behind a guy with super high upside, I think this is the time to play it. And at some point, Tyler Anderson's going to give up a run because he's had a great season, but he also has faced the Cubs, the Diamondbacks twice, and the Nats. So 3 of his starts out of, 6 have been against pretty bad teams. So maybe the White Sox can keep it close here. At even money, I'm willing to take a risk.
Okay, I'm also doing baseball as my best bet. I'm going to go for some plus money today, and I'm trying to be positive, but I'm like you. I'm not crazy about the schedule today, particularly in Major League Baseball, but I'm going to go Cards and Rays getting together in Tampa Bay. Miles Mikolas for St. Louis, Shane McClanahan going for Tampa Bay, and I just like the Rays here because of McClanahan. They've won each of his last 5 starts, and during that time, he's allowed a total of just 4 runs. I'm hoping he doesn't falter like Nestor Cortez did yesterday when I was on the Yankees run line. Rays are also 20-13 at home this season. I think maybe the sabotage factor is Mikolas coming out and having a good road performance. But if you look at the numbers from the Cardinals bullpen over the past 2 or 3 weeks, they have really been struggling. I think Tampa gets enough runs late in this game to pull away. I'm on Tampa's run line. That is plus 120 at BetMGM. Chelsa, I see you looking for it. You found it. Let's talk to that 8-ball.
Holy crap. Magic 8-ball.
That's right. And the Magic 8-ball now has a bone to pick with Jenks because Jenks said, that 8-ball doesn't have a brain. Who cares what that 8-ball thinks? All right, now it's time for a little revenge. But first, we're going to ask the 8-ball about my pick. Magic 8-ball. Do we like the White Sox? It's the same color scheme as the 8-ball. The White Sox in the first 5 against the Dodgers at even money. Do we like it? 8-ball says, outlook good.
Are you serious? Are you you know what? Are you sure it says outlook good? Are you just saying it says outlook good? It likes your stuff. Oh, perfect. Oh, okay. There it is. You can actually see it. It says outlook good. Well done. You can watch us on Twitch, Chelsea. All right. I'm sorry I questioned you. The 8-ball clearly loves you. Go ahead.
All right. So Jenks' play was...
Oh my God, Chelsea, don't do this. Come on. You know, we talked about it numerous times in this show.
I feel like I need one of those like Power Rangers like morph where it's like it's morphin' time and I've got to really think. All right, Rays on the run line because run line Jenkins is back. So Rays run line
there we go.
Some plus money. 8-ball, do we like it? 8-ball says, as I see it, yes.
Oh my God. See? You know what Run Line Jenkins would say? Chelsea don't remember my hockey bets, but she always remember the run line. Always remember the run line.
Well, at least that was memorable. But props to the 8-ball for being the bigger man here, despite the name calling and the harassment from Jenks. This 8-ball continues to be, not opinionated and just gave the straight up answer that he believed to be true. So a big pat on the back to the 8-ball for being a bigger person than Jenks.
I'm essentially being the Celtics crowd this morning and just criticizing the 8-ball at every turn. Chelsea, do you have any leans for us?
All right. Only lean of the day is going to be Tyler Mahle, the pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds, going over a strikeout prop of 5.5 against the Diamondbacks today. It's a great matchup here as the Diamondbacks are one of the most strikeout-prone teams in all of baseball, striking out 25% of the time, the second highest K rate in all of baseball. And Tyler Mahle has hit this number in 5 of his last 6, including against teams who don't even strike out that much. He had 6 against the Nats, who normally don't strike out a ton. So I think the matchup is pretty good here. And Tyler Mahle is a prospecty guy coming up through the minor leagues. We all know that he had excellent wipeout stuff. So this is a number I think he can certainly get. So I'm going to go Tyler Mahle over 5.5 strikeouts. It's a little juicy at -140, but of the strikeout props, that's probably my favorite.
Okay, I'm going to go to the ice here. This is so juicy. Lightning Rangers tonight, Game 5 Eastern Conference Finals. Of course, the Avs are sitting pretty out west just waiting for their opponent. At BetMGM, you got the Lightning -130 in the money line. Rangers +110. Total set at 5.5. Juiced, way juiced to the under at -140. I'm not crazy about that, but I feel like that when you have two of the best netminders in the league going at it, and Vasilevsky and Shesterkin, particularly as this series has gone on, it's gotten tighter and tighter. Game 1 went over the total, but the last 3 have all been under 5.5. That's why it's juiced so heavily there, but I think it's the right side. So give me under 5.5 goals, Lightning and Rangers tonight at the Garden. Chelsea, do you have another lean? Oh, go ahead.
This has been a particularly thrilling segment of Best Bets where both of us go back and forth saying, I don't know, maybe this hits, I don't know. So, yeah, we apologize for that. But at least we're honest on this show.
Oh, that's true. I'm not going to sit here and tell you I just love this bet when I don't. It's my best bet for the day. I hope it hits. But you're right. It's like, okay, here's my bet. I don't like it. Also, here's my lean. I'm not crazy about this either. But sometimes that is sports betting where you can look at the games and say, I just don't feel super confident about my picks.
We need a lie detector on this show and to test other people in the business who are saying, I love this play. This is a super max whale play of the day. And we'll have Maury next to him and say, the lie detector says, that's a lie. And the crowd goes, whoa! Because some people need to be held accountable.
I agree. Accountability is a big part of this show, and no one does that better holding people accountable than you do, Chelsea. By the way, if you want
to... Maury.
I thought we were talking about you.
No,
okay.
We need Maury to settle this for us.
Oh, we should have Maury on the show. We'll get to work on that. By the way, if you want to see Chelsea shake the 8 ball, you can. Just go to twitch.tv/BetQL, twitch.tv/BetQL. And as always, please do not try that at home. Chelsea is a trained professional. Let's do your BetQL 5-star best bet. For insight, analysis, historical trends, and more 5-star best bets. Oh my God, she's spinning the 8 ball on 2 fingers. Incredible. You can download the BetQL app. Let's check in. I had to step away from the microphone for a second. With the Donkster. I was going to say you're lovable, but you're not. You know what makes you lovable? Accomplishments. And what I see is a big, dumb donkey who's lost 2 straight bets. So what do you have to say for yourself, Donkster?
Donkey! No!
Oh, yeah, I know. You're using the BetQL computer. Chelsea and I use our brains, okay? Listen to this. Nothing. I'm knocking on the Donkster's head. There's nothing there. Just marbles rolling around. Here's what the Donkster has to say. Here we go. Royals -110 on the money line against the Orioles. And Donkster, are you trying to suck up to your dad? Playing hockey, Rangers +110 on the money line over the Lightning. Chelsea, please give the Donkster some confidence and tell him that you're going to tail one of his picks.
No, I will not pin my tail to that donkey, Your Honor. I don't follow hockey, and I don't care, because we've decided this. The Donkster doesn't have a brain.
Well, if Maury did this show and there were a DNA test, they would say,
You would be the father, Jenks.
You do have a donkey son. You are the father, despite my denials. And they would go, oh, and I'd say, it doesn't matter. I'm still not supporting him. Get out of here, Donkster. What a loser.